Om Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartribhyo Vamsharshibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah Sarvopaplavarhidah Prajnanaghanah Pratyagartho Brahmaivahamasmi. Hari Om. Today I would like to invite your attention on a few topics which all of us should know, and also these are the topics which always create a lot of confusion in us, and also when we are interacting with people, these are the questions they put forth. We are here to learn Advaita, of course, that's the goal. But along with the mastery of this great scripture, we should also know about the basics of our culture and traditions. Philosophy is great, but living is more important. When we are interacting with people, whether even in our own family, when we are talking to them, or when people ask us questions, sometimes it becomes very difficult for us, especially after attending these courses. When we go back, it becomes, a kind of attraction for people, and lots of questions will start to come to us. So I want to invite, I have not much time, only a few minutes I have. I just want to put forth a few questions in front of you, and I'm sure that we'll be able to find the right answers. This is very, very important, because without these answers, without this awareness, without the good grasp on these subjects, it's very difficult for us to be a real Shankara Duta. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya is not only a philosopher, he was the one who united our country. He was the one who gave a great vision of life to us, and who gave us that great torch of wisdom and culture and traditions. That's what actually makes us, one. So today I would like to invite your attention on a few topics. I'm sure, slowly you will be able to develop those topics, and you will have a basic idea on all those topics. This is very, very important topics. Especially, we know that we are going through a kind of difficult time. The Hinduism, or Indian understanding, the traditions, the word Hindu, the word Sanatana, the word India, the word Bharat itself. You know that there are many queries are coming up. At least we should have very clear ideas about these basic concepts. The first and foremost one I would like to ask is, first question, what is the name of our religion? When you study about any religions, the first thing is the name. Whether you call it Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Jainism, there's a name. So what is the name of our traditions and culture? So there are many names. There's a name known as Sanatana Dharma. Generally we use Hindu. And there is another name known as Arsha. Arsha Samskriti sometimes we use. Sometimes we use a name known as Vaidika Samskriti. So we use all these names. Arsha, Vaidika, Sanatana, Hinduism. We should know what it means. What do you mean by Arsha? What do you mean by Sanatana? What do you mean by Hinduism? What do you mean by all these words? When you ask, somebody asks you, okay, what is your dharma? We say, whichever word you are using, they are going to ask you, what do you mean by that? Okay, so I will just go through the questions and we will come back. If time is there, then we will discuss something. Okay, so this is the first and fundamental question, because our identity, who we are, of course, the name is a very important thing. The first question, what is the name of our traditions? The second one is, when you talk about a culture, when you talk about a tradition, when you talk about any religion, the second question is about the scriptures. So if somebody asks, you have a friend who is an who is a Muslim. So when you ask him, what is your religion? He has a name. I'm a Muslim. So if you ask him, what is the Muslim or Islam? He will explain to you what it means to, if that person is a little bit educated, he will be able to, explain to you what is the meaning of Islam. And the second question what we ask them is, what is your book? Do you have a book? Of course, they will say yes. They have a book. Quran, or whether it is, Bible, Guru Granth Sahib. So there is a book. What about you? If they ask you back, what is your book? Yeah, many people will say so many questions. I actually wanted to ask each one of you, but then there's no time. So, what are the scriptures of ours? See, we do not have one book, we have a library. And what are the basics of our, when you say that you are a cultural identity, you are a religion, then what are your books? This is very important to know. So we have not one book, we have 4 Vedas, 4 Upavedas, 6 Vedangas, then we have Mimamsa. Mimamsa is logical thinking. There is Dharma Shastra, the law books, and then we have the Puranas, Itihasa, then there is Tantra Shastra. Okay, so we should in our at least one line, somebody asks you, what is Tantra? Have you heard the word Tantra? Yeah, what is Tantra? So people say that Tantra means black magic. Many people, the moment you hear the word Tantra, people think, oh, some kind of, Tantric means some black magician. No, Tantra is a part of our scriptures. Why? How? What is it? So when we say Purana, what is Purana? So we have Purana and Itihas, isn't it? What are the Itihasas? Ramayana and Mahabharata. What are the Puranas? There are 18 Puranas. What is the difference? What is the difference between Purana and Itihas?
This is happened is known as Itihas.
What?
Itihasa means this is what happened.
No, I'm not asking of the word meaning. So when I say, so this is Ramayana is there, Mahabharata is there, and Vishnu Purana is there, Bhagavad is there. You read, what is the difference? So this is very important, okay? We have to find answers for all this. Otherwise, one day we are going to be cornered. For not only for our others, for ourselves also. We should know. These are our basic texts, and we have no idea. Even though we don't study all the 18 Puranas or 18 the Tantra, etc., but at least we should have some basic concepts, basic ideas. What is Tantra? What is Purana? What is Itihasa? What are these Vedas? What are the Vedankas? What are the Upavedas? So much is there with us, but unfortunately, we do not even know the names of them. So we know that there are 18 Puranas. Which are the 18 Puranas?